Okay, so here you are. This is our last emotion that we're clearing and channeling with lemon essential oil, but a very crucial one. We're talking now, and I'm going to be showing you how to clear and channel the emotion of the unreliability of life. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to state our intention for this practice, which could simply be stating the emotion, or stating that we're ready to clear and channel it, or we're ready to get rid of it. Okay, so you can say it however you would like. You're going to say it 3 times. So it could be, I'm feeling life is unreliable. I'm ready to clear and channel the feelings I have in me of life being unreliable. I feel life is so unreliable, I don't know how to move, and I'm stuck, and I want to get rid of this sensation. So however you want to say it, state it boldly and courageously 3 times. Wonderful. Now we're going to take our lemon essential oil and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouths. And stay here breathing, and just notice and be aware that what you're doing is you're balancing those elemental energies in your body. You've just brought the awareness of this unreliability in, and now you're moving those energies that have been stuck for days or weeks or months or years. It's a beautiful thing. One more breath in and out. Now you're going to take your index finger and you're going to press on the back of your head where your skull meets your spine. You're going to kind of pulsate there. This is our emotional release point. So this point helps to energize and direct the flow of emotions out of the body. So it lets us process them through so we no longer hold them. So we're going to take 3 to 5 good breaths here, in through our nose, out through our mouths, in through our nose, out through our mouths. Just being aware of the gift we're giving ourselves with this practice. And starting to be aware of the subtle energies that are moving and that are so appreciative of the time you're spending with them. Now we're going to go ahead and give you some time to call to mind a memory that embodies this sensation that life is unreliable. Go ahead and let yourself choose whatever comes to mind, whether it's something that just happened, something that continually happens, or something that happened a long time ago that just made a very big impact. Try to put as many sensory details into that memory as possible, but I want you to let it play out like a scene. Imagine you're in a 4D theater and they have different scents in the air. They have wind blowing, they have birds chirping. So as you go through this memory in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, and let this scene play out, try to make it as full as possible. And you'll notice that you're going to have some feeling, emotion, input here. And that's a very good thing. Because what we're doing is we're mobilizing these emotional energies, and we want them to flow through us so we can release them. There's no judgment and there's no criticism in what your mind comes up with. If you're ready to move forward, please do so. If not, go ahead and pause the video and you can join us when you are ready. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our lemon oil, we're going to breathe it in another 3 to 5 breaths while we're pressing on this emotion point about an inch above our eyebrows. And this point helps the flow of energy that we're experiencing emotionally. So it helps it free flow through our bodies, through those beautiful meridians, so that we're no longer holding them and they're no longer trapped. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to find our alarm point. You can scroll down in the course to find it, but it's going to be right at, so not right at the outside edge of the eye, but a little bit in that nice, soft, kind of squishy space. Okay? So we're only going to work with one side. But if you feel you need to, you can pause the video when we're done with this side and do the opposite side as well. So while we're here, we're going to push and pulsate 3 to 5 breaths on this space. And remember, according to Caryoln, this is the space where the vibratory energy of the emotion is resonating with our tissues, the cellular resonance. So we're pulsating here because we want to activate it and we want it to move. We want the energy from this point to move away from this point out and through the body so we can release this stuck, trapped energy. Okay, last breath here. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to allow ourselves to remember that equal but opposite parallel emotion. And that for us is reliability. When we knew and we could trust and we could rely that this is for sure happening. Okay? So call to mind a memory that you have that embodies the fullness of that for sure, without a doubt, I know this is happening. And I could count on this to happen whenever I need it to. Okay? If that's difficult, and trust me, sometimes it very well is, then you can vicariously feel that emotion by remembering a time when a family member or friend could count on that reliability. And sometimes that reliability comes from us. Okay, and if that's difficult, it's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to pull a memory from a character in a video or from a character in a book. And we're going to use our empathic ability to feel the emotion they felt. Okay? So go ahead and close your eyes, and again bring as much sensory detail to this memory as possible, and allow this memory of reliability to play freely in full focus for you. going to experience some emotions and some physical sensations. And that's exactly what we want. That's showing you that the energy is moving through your system, that you've mobilized it properly, and that you are releasing. Wonderful. If you're ready to move forward, please do so with us now. Otherwise, pause the video and join us when you are. At this point, we're going to say our way out statement. We're going to repeat it 3 times, not 4, 3 times. And you're going to choose one that resonates the most with you. So you can say, I honor myself, or you can say, I show up and take care of myself. Or you can choose to say, God honors me and my process. If none of these ring true for you, you can come up with your own right now, and you're going to say it 3 times with courage and conviction. Perfect. Now we're going to take our lemon essential oil. We're going to drop it or roll it in our hand. We're going to circle our hand clockwise 3 times. Then we're going to go ahead and put the oil on our index finger, and we're going to apply pulsating pressure on our alarm point while inhaling this beautiful aroma 3 to 5 times. Now what we're doing here is we are topically applying this essential oil, so allowing it to energetically connect with this emotional release point that has been identified to be the point where this emotion is trapped. So we're mobilizing the energy in a slightly different way with this application. One last breath here. You're welcome to pause the video and also apply it to the other side. But we're going to move forward and we're going to apply the oil to our thumb, and with our index finger and our thumb, we're going to apply pulsating pressure to the back of our head. And this point, you can scroll up in the course to find the exact location. And we're going to take 3 to 5 cleansing breaths here. Now this point is so important for us to take the time to spend time at, because these points are the points in the body that will stop us from coming back to this stuck behavior, this stuck pattern of holding on and trapping these emotions in our system. So this point here is what's going to help us to allow these emotions to continue to move freely throughout ourselves. One last breath here. Perfect. And we're going to do one more beautiful inhale and exhale of this lovely aroma. And thank you so much for trusting me with this practice and for going through it with me. I encourage you to follow through with what you've set as your daily times to experience this practice for as many weeks as you said you feel you would need to. Go ahead and go to the next section, please, and let me know how this experience was for you and how you're feeling now that you've channeled and released this emotion. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day, and oil away.